We have just had a hell of a month when it comes to talking about teachers and the bad things that they have been doing. We have had a lot of bad teachers this year, and this person is no exception. And as much as she might put on a pretty smile and take some real good looking pictures and got some really nice white teeth and look like a picture perfect family, and oh, they look lovely together and all of that good stuff, that man is hugging the devil, and that woman is a devil in disguise. Let me give you guys a disclaimer about my type of content. Some viewers may find the following content offensive and controversial. The information in this video comes from multiple sources, including court records, official police charges, news web articles, and interviews. This video commentary also contains my personal opinions about the facts of this story. The point is to use this story as a cautionary tale in hopes of preventing tragedies like these to children going forward. Viewer discretion is advised. That is your official disclaimer. I gotta read that. So we have a person in the chat that said the devil doesn't come dressed in a red cape and pointy horns. That is very true. Very, very true. And I think that actually is indicative in this story. I'm getting this story from the best source, lawandcrime.com. Thank you for the article. A 27-year-old South Carolina teacher was arrested for allegedly committing sexual battery against a teenage student. Looked on during a bond hearing Thursday as the boy's mother took her to task in court. Her name is Reagan Anderson. The woman that you guys see right there was fired from Holly Hill Academy in Orangeburg County after the school learned that the teacher was arrested on 2 counts of sexual battery without coercion against a 16 or 17-year-old student. The private college preparatory school identified Anderson as a teacher. Like I say, she takes great pictures. Maybe it's a little photoshopped, but I'm just saying, the devil in disguise. Horrible, horrible person. Horrible individual, horrible human being. As a school community, we strive to always provide a safe and secure learning environment for all of our students, the school said in a letter to parents according to local ABC affiliate WCIV. We cannot comment on this further at this time, other than to assure you that we continue to work with law enforcement and provide the needed support for our students and staff as we deal with this situation. Rumors began to swirl about the alleged illicit activity in earlier November. Students and a coach, and shout out to Illicit Deeds, by the way. I don't think to say that, but shout out to Illicit Deeds. When they said illicit, it always makes me think about her. Students and a coach had reportedly noticed a photo of the suspect on the boy's phone, as well as a Snapchat activity that set off alarm bells. So somebody saw something, they realized that's a red flag, and they said something. So that is great. Anderson allegedly sent the student nude images on Snapchat. Red freaking flag. Investigators with Orangeburg County Sheriff's Office alleged that the sexual battery offenses took place on October 22nd and October 28th, the former at the residence and the latter in a Pizza Hut parking lot. That has Tramp written all over it. Anderson was arrested on November the 15th, 1 week after the sheriff's office first learned of the case. We began investigating immediately after being notified of these allegations in order to prevent any further inappropriate contact with students. Again, hashtag it can't wait. This is why. She's a student. She could have abused other students, probably been doing this type of stuff. Hashtag this is why it can't wait. Sheriff Leroy said in a statement urging others with any more information to come forward. When the defendant appeared in court on November the 16th, not that long ago, the mother of the alleged victim did not hold back. A trusted coach, teacher, and friend that abused our trust and violated her oath as an educator has ruined our son's life. She should be 100% focused on being a fun-loving, football-playing young man, or he should be focused on being a fun-loving, football-playing young man, but this predator has robbed him of that ability. The defendant reportedly denied the allegations when confronted by the school. The intro section on Reagan Anderson's Facebook reads, "Wife, Mama, Jesus." The page listed her occupation as a third-grade teacher at Holly Hill Academy. At the end of her Thursday hearing, Anderson's bond was reportedly set, and y'all ain't gonna believe what bond they gave her. Maybe because she's got this cute-looking face and this holier-than-thou look about herself, they gave her a bond of $2,500. 10% of that be $250. She was ordered to not have contact with the student or his family while she serves home detention and is subject to GPS monitoring. Here's what I think is crazy. If you were to switch the roles and switch that blur to be on the woman's face instead of the man's face, and if he were to have done this to a female student, do y'all think he would have got a $2,500 bond? GPS monitoring? If it were the man that were the predator? Absolutely not. That's what I think is weird when we talk about equality in this world. That's not equal treatment. If you switch the sexes around, you wouldn't have made a choice like this to say a $2,500 bond, GPS monitoring, they're cool. Absolutely not. Under South Carolina law, the felony sexual battery charges Anderson is accused of committing are punishable by no more than 5 years behind bars. Violating children. Isn't that something? Let me give you guys the fair usage. Just got to think about stuff like that. And that's why I think the laws need to be way harsher when it comes to people messing with our students, our children. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without the authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use. It is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107. And if you guys would do me a favor and share this story, share it in your favorite social media groups, advocacy groups, true crime. We got to expose these teachers.
A family and a community in Orangeburg County really shocked after allegations surfaced concerning a former employee of Holly Hill Academy.
27-year-old Reagan Anderson is accused of having a sexual relationship with a student. She is charged with 2 counts of sexual battery of a student aged 16 to 17 without coercion. She was arrested yesterday and in bond court today, where she stood before the victim's emotional mother, who spoke about the impact on her family.
A trusted coach, teacher, and friend that abused our trust and violated her oath as an educator and has ruined our son's life. He should be 100% focused on being a fun-loving, football-playing young man, but this predator has robbed him of that ability.
$2,500.
Developing news, officials say a teacher at an Orangeburg County school has been charged after allegations of an intimate relationship with a student. The Orangeburg County Sheriff's Office says 27-year-old Reagan Anderson has been charged with 2 counts of sexual battery with a student 16 or 17 years of age. Investigators were notified earlier this month of inappropriate contact between the two. The Sheriff's Office asking anyone who may have more information about the relationship or other possible victims to contact them.
A 27-year-old teacher from South Carolina is accused of sending a student nude pictures on Snapchat and having sexual contact with him in the parking lot of a Pizza Hut. The alleged sexual battery happened twice last month. The charges Reagan Anderson faces say the teen was either 16 or 17 and wasn't coerced. Deputies in Orangeburg County said they found out about the alleged sexual battery last month after a coach noticed the nude photos on the student's phone. Anderson was a teacher at Holly Hill Academy, that's a private school. The student's mom actually called out Anderson in court Thursday when she spoke. This is what she said, quote, "A trusted teacher, coach, and friend that abused our trust and violated her oath as an educator and has ruined our son's life. He should be 100% focused on being a fun-loving, football-playing young man, but this predator has robbed him of that ability." Reagan Anderson appeared in court on Thursday. The judge actually set her bail at $2,500. The charges she faces carry a possible sentence of less than 5 years in prison.
I think at some point we might need to start having conversations about signs of these predators, like things you should look out for, red flags, yellow flags, and things like that. But for now, like, why do they continue to do stuff like this? Why do they do stuff like this? Why is it even in their mentality to see children in that light? Like when I see girls that are 15, 16, 17, 13 years old, 18 years old, under 21 years old, I think of them as like my daughters. Like it's my responsibility to make sure and lead and be an example and be like a father figure, a father representative, behave like a father, behave like a protector, behave like a provider. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, it's the wildest thing in the world to me that people would think to take advantage of those who are on a much lower, undeveloped level. It's like you're taking advantage of people, and I just never think that that's right. You know what I'm saying? And all you can do at this point is just punish them. But if they can give her the maximum 5 years, I think she deserves that. She deserves 5 maximum years, and she should do all 5 of those years. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. I think the law should be harsher than that. I don't think that's harsh enough. I don't think $2,500 bond is harsh enough. Let me know what you guys think. Keep those students in your prayers, because I'm pretty sure it wasn't just one. But that's my opinion.